Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you. Abhi
Now,
Moni Bhai ne
Sister Mohini
ध्यान खिंचवाया
drew our attention,
और मेरे ख्याल में
and in my thoughts,
यूं तो आज
today,
वरदान में मेरा ख्याल नहीं कहना है, मेरा विचार नहीं कहना
actually we shouldn't say this is my thought. In today's blessing, Baba had mentioned this to us.
मेरा विचार है, मेरा
This is my idea, this is my thought.
जरूरत तो नहीं है.
It's not necessary.
क्यों जरूरत तो नहीं है मैं कहूँ मेरा विचार ये है, मेरा
Why is it not necessary for me to express my idea is because what is going on, Baba is getting it done, Baba is the one who gets things done, and we want to develop this consciousness and awareness of how Baba is getting everything done. In order for us to achieve the angelic stage, it is a guarantee that we will attain this. First of all, we must have such faith in the intellect that we are victorious, and not even by mistake, because it is a big mistake to wonder why something happened and what happened. To inquire about it makes us waste a lot of time. Even now, each minute and each second of ours we attain a great income by thinking deeply about the study and churning on it. It is a very great income. As such, one cannot sit quiet, but they want to increase their income. In one Murli, Baba said, Baba makes us into givers and bestowers. He became a giver for us in our practical life. He gave us blessings and He created our fortune. On this basis we are moving ahead. But, sweet Baba, in order for us to become like you, I think myself and Sister Mohini should have a deep conversation about this, so that in a practical way, if we look at this and see to what extent our stage has reached the point that it should reach, to be a giver, to be a bestower of fortune, and a bestower of blessings. You just say something and it happens. You don't even have to think about it, how will it happen, but just you say it and it will happen. Internally there is this awareness that it is already done. It won't happen by just me thinking it or doing something about it, but according to time, He is the one who gets everything done. Baba is the one who creates fortune, and He draws our attention again and again, saying, remember me in each and every Murli. Baba knows. He is the Supreme Father, and there is no one except Him who can say, remember me. No deity can say this, no human can say this, remember me. Only Baba, the Supreme Being, can say this. What would a human
पहले
being
आदत
say?
है मनुष्यों को याद करने की.
We are used to remembering
करते हैं
human
देवताओं की.
beings. In bhakti, we remember deities.
उसका भी साक्षात्कार कराने के लिए
And in order for there to be visions of deities, it is Baba the incorporeal who gets those visions to happen.
बाबा की
And
पहचान.
so there has to be such a deep internal recognition of Baba, that who he is, and then see.
मैं एक सेकंड
In 1 second,
मैंने समझा सुदेश भले तब आपस में बैठो यहाँ.
I thought the Sudesh
ठीक है,
Ben
कोई
would
बात
stay
नहीं.
sitting beside
लेकिन
me.
हम इकट्ठे बैठे हैं.
We're all sitting
सब
together,
जानते हैं.
and everyone knows.
क्या जानते हैं?
What do we know?
क्या जानते हैं? हम सबका लक्ष्य एक है, लक्ष्य ना वो यार
We
आ रहे
all
हैं.
have one aim, and our qualifications are developing.
का.
What is
और
our
कुछ है क्या?
aim? Do we have anything else?
संगम का समय है.
This is the time of the
करावनार बाबा
confluence.
है.
Baba is the one who's getting everything done.
यज्ञ बाबा ने रचा है.
Baba has created this yagya,
तो ये मैं कोई फिक्र नहीं करूं.
so I do
खर्चा
not
कैसे हो
have
रहा है,
any
कोई कपाट
worries
कर रहा है,
about
कोई
how
किसी
the
चिंतन में
expenses
time
will
waste क्यों
get accomplished. I do not waste my time in such concerns. It is Baba's yagya. He will
ये
get
एक
it
बहुत
done.
अच्छी बात है.
There is one very good thing.
ड्रामानुसार
According to drama,
हमको जो बाबा करा रहे हैं हमको ये करना है.
whatever Baba wants us to do, we
ये
will
क्या-
get
ऐसे
that
को
done.
नहीं करना चाहिए. किसी चिंतन में
We
जन
should not
जाकर
be in the thought of this one should not be doing like this should
जो
not be
बाबा करा रहा
happening.
है.
Whatever Baba is
जो
getting
बाबा श्रीमत
done,
है,
whatever is Baba's
सिर
Shrimat,
माथे पर है,
keep that on your head and follow that.
तो ठंडा है.
Then your head remains cool.
तो ऐसा. कितनी बिनासी डॉक्टर को भागदौड़ करनी पड़ती है.
Dr.
Bana-
Banarasi has to take
पता नहीं
care
है
of
कहाँ है.
everyone, and he keeps everyone cool. We don't know where he is
सारी
right
company
now.
बनी.
Each one is taking care of their own
जो
service,
सेवा मिली हुई है.
whatever service someone
अरे
received.
को ये भी मैंने एक अंदर से अंडरलाइन किया है.
I have underlined this for
को जो
myself.
सेवा है वो एक्यूरेट करे, मेरी
that
भावना रखनी है.
Anyone who will do their service accurately,
उनको करेक्शन करना है, फलाना करना, आपस में बात करना.
we should not correct them and discuss about them, because there would be mistakes happening. Just each one will do the service they have to
ऐसी
do.
गलती मेरे को नहीं करनी.
So I should not do such mistakes of getting into
बाबा मुरली में सबको
criticizing
बता देते हैं.
others. Baba gives us all the signals through the Murli.
इसमें कई दृश्य बाबा के सामने आते हैं.
Many scenes came in front of Baba.
बाबा मुरली चला के कमरे में आता है.
Baba would speak the Murli and then come to his room, and he would say, "Very good, children, very good."
जो मुरली में बाबा कहता है.
Whatever Baba said
बाबा
in the
पहले ये नहीं
Murli,
बताया था, अभी बता रहे हो.
whatever I
बाबा कहता है,
was not saying before, now I am saying now. These are the words that emerge now.
जितनी नई बातें सुनाता है ना बाबा. पर रिवाइज बहुत चल रहा है.
Though this is the revised course going on right now,
कितना बार रिवाइज हुआ.
how many times has it
हम नहीं
been
समझते ये revised
revised?
हुआ है.
But yet we still feel that it is not being revised. It's as if we are hearing it for the first time each and every day.
मुरली पर बाबा ने कहा न सुनना है न सुनाना है फालतू बातें.
Listen to the
Baba
Murli,
kabhi
do
yaad
not
rahega.
listen to waste
गलत बातें न
things
सुननी है न सुनानी है.
or tell waste
ये विरत
things.
पक्का रख रहा है.
Make this very, very firm in your mind.
एक है हमारे लिए पिता व्रत.
One is we have to be completely loyal to the
दूसरा सती
father.
व्रत.
The other is we have to be the loyal wife, the loyal
समझ रहे हो ना?
companion,
बच्चा सुपात्र जो होता है ना,
and the child.
वो जो बाप कहता है वो ही करता है.
The obedient child does whatever the father says. He is the one totally
सत्य नहीं-
loyal to the father.
मैं क्या करूं, मेरा साजन है जो सजनी हूं मैं.
And the wife
जाग
says,
सुनिया जाग.
whatever the husband says, this is what I will do. And he says,
जब भी
awaken
यही
my
पर
bride,
जाता.
the new age has come. This has been in the Murli ever since the beginning, that awaken, O my brides, awaken. Who would be the bride of Baba? What is the work of the bride? In the path of bhakti, that total fidelity is given very great importance. It's considered very, very good. There is the story of Satyavan and Savitri, where there was that total fidelity between the couple. The one who is completely dedicated to the husband, dedicated to the father. I am repeating this on purpose because the experience I have of this internally, of being totally dedicated and loyal to the father and the husband. Now, who of you have been practicing this or have experienced this? There is a very great benefit that comes from doing this. Today someone came and I had heard received letters for a couple of days that the person would come, and then the brother came and he said, what should we be thinking about in terms of death? What is your thought about how you should die? Somebody else may die. What do you think about their death? What do you think about your own death? Because this can happen suddenly. You can get a disease. Would you be afraid? How could you help somebody? And so he came to me with these questions. And I thought, well, why are you asking me? But then I said, no. He really wanted to understand this for service, and internally I thought there should always be this awareness of the last moment. We have to have that awareness. And Shantiben, who has recently left her body, is an example that the awareness she had over a long period of time, that state of awareness remained at the last moment. I didn't know that I would get this old, but the thought of maintaining a state of awareness so that I would have that awareness at the end, and I have had this thought since I came to Baba, and when Baba himself became Avyakt, he was a practical example of this. He came and he conducted the night class. And he said, today I have to come to class early. And today Baba is taking leave of the children. Otherwise he never said that. He used to say good night, but he never said, now I'm taking leave. And so in practical form, everything was taught to us by Baba, and he drew our attention to the knowledge. Now, what will Baba say day after tomorrow? We have to have very close attention on ourselves, and then the last moment will be right. There wouldn't be the slightest distraction. I have seen very good brothers and sisters a little bit caught up in thoughts about others, or some waste thoughts. And this prevents you from developing that high quality of thinking. And so take a look at this, compare this. One is waste thought. We would not say it's bad thought. It's not bad. We have to think about the work and the activities and so on. Actually, these things make our quality of thought rather ordinary, and Baba is the responsible one. Many things happen, but Baba's stage was always very elevated, very firm, unshakable under any circumstances.
तो जैसी स्थिति
So whatever is the stage of
बनाने की भावना है
consciousness
अपने लिए,
and the
तो मेरे
feeling
ख्याल से
you
मेरी
have to
भावना है
create your stage of consciousness,
अपने
this
लिए भी
is
है,
my
सबके लिए है।
feeling, not only to create this stage of consciousness
क्योंकि
for
कोई आज
myself,
मेरी
but
बात
for
कर
all of you.
मैंने
Someone
कहा ये बात
came
मेरे
to
से
talk
नहीं
to me today and I said, don't
बात नहीं
talk to
करूं,
me
बोला
about this stuff.
बोला ये बात करूं,
I said, don't talk
ये
to me
किसी
about
बात
that.
नहीं
No.
है।
If there is some service of the yajna, then we can talk
या कुछ
about
अपने
it,
लिए
or
भाई
something
मुझे
for
ये
your
बात
own
रियलाइज
progress.
हुआ है,
You say, well, I
अच्छी तरह से
realized
बहन,
this.
बहुतों ने अच्छी
There are
realization
many
की।
people who have written very good realizations.
कुछ अच्छा चले।
People from the
ये पता नहीं
NCCC
था मेरे में ये
retreat.
क्या।
And they said, well, we didn't
कमी
realize
है।
there was this
attention
weakness
गया
within me,
है।
and now we are attentive on
अभी
this.
अपने आप को
And now for our own selves,
ये फिर से मैं वो ही न रहूं जो पहले थी,
I will not be as I was before.
कल भी जो थी,
I was that yesterday, but from
कुछ कमी
today
हो,
I will
आज
not
नहीं
be.
है।
That weakness of yesterday is no longer there today.
जो करना अब कर ले।
Whatever you have to do it now.
बहुत बहुत मीठा बनना है।
We have to become very, very sweet.
तो एक बारी याद आया,
Once I remember,
अपने लिए तो मैंने ध्यान रखा, पर मैं कहा ये भी एक कोर्स है।
this is also a course which we have to be attentive about, the course of becoming sweet.
कौन समझ कोर्स है।
Understand
मुझे
that this is
मीठा
a
बनना है।
course. I have to become sweet.
मीठा कौन बनेगा?
Who will make me sweet?
जो सच्चा बनेगा।
A person will become sweet if they
ये
become
सच बोलने का
truthful.
समय तो रही है, ऐसे भी बोला ना,
If you speak the truth but it's not sweet, then it's not really true. So you have to speak sweetly.
रिश्ता बनने के पहले
Before becoming an
बोलते नहीं
angel,
हैं,
angels don't speak,
हल्के बोलते हैं।
but they're very, very light.
तो किसी घड़ी भी थोड़ा भारीपन आए,
So if you feel any heaviness at any moment, then in a second make yourself light.
हल्का कैसे हो गया?
How can you become
कैसे नहीं?
light?
इसलिए हाउ नहीं कहो ना हो।
Don't say
अब क्या
how,
करने का?
say now.
अब
Now,
आज
now, today.
अच्छा है,
It is good.
भगवान है भाग्य विधाता है।
God is the bestower of
बुद्धि अपने
our
तो तरफ खींच
fortune,
करके
and He keeps drawing our attention, our
बुद्धू बना दिया है।
intellect, and has made us
बुद्धू बना दिया।
stupid in the sense that we don't know anything about
अच्छा पढ़े
negative
लिखे
stuff.
नहीं है, क्या है?
If you're not very educated, then what are you?
बाबा ने जो बुद्धि दी है,
The intellect which Baba has given us.
एक योग लगा रहे,
One is the intellect to be able to establish
माना
oneself
जो
in
सदा
yoga,
साथी है,
the one who is always
उसको
with
योग
us.
लगाना नहीं पड़ता, सदा साथी का अनुभव है।
You don't have to establish yourself in yoga with him because you experience that you are always with him,
जो उसकी
always
knowledge है ना,
together. And the knowledge
का
that he
practical
gives,
जो उसकी knowledge है ना,
it gives us a
जीवन
practical
यात्रा में
experience on the
बड़ा अच्छा
pilgrimage of our life. It takes us forward very well,
काम आ रही है।
and each thing
और कोई
is
काम नहीं है।
useful. We don't have any other work to
जीवन
do.
यात्रा,
Our pilgrimage of our life,
यात्रा है,
it is a pilgrimage.
हम सब यात्रा पर है।
We are all on a
हम साथ ही
pilgrimage,
यात्रा
and we are doing this
और कोई
pilgrimage
connection
together. We don't have any other connection or relationship
उसमें
with
एक
each
बात
other.
है,
There is one
जो आज
thing
बाबा के बोली में था या कल था,
which was in today or yesterday's Murli, not to be concerned about things or
उसके बिगड़
people.
दुनिया के चलते हैं, वैभव भी है, व्यक्ति
The
भी है,
world is
पर
moving
अधीन नहीं है।
along. We have all these things, but we are not dependent on any of them. They will also be there in the golden age. There will be people, there will be things.
उसके लिए कोई वहाँ पुरुषार्थ नहीं करना
We
पड़ेगा।
will not have to make any effort for that. Baba has said, from when the Copper Age begins, someone may give some charity and I will give them a kingdom in their following birth. And if they do something good, I'll give them a kingdom for another day. But for us, we have 21 births of a kingdom. When you think about this, now we are receiving a kingdom for 21 births. That effort will not be made there. This is the time for making this effort. And we should have this full kingdom for the full 84th births. Now, Miraben has come to signal to me, but I have one more thing to say. In Bhakti, we used to listen that people went through 8,400,000 births as different creatures, and I was very afraid of this. I didn't want to take a birth as a dog or a pig or something like that. I thought, how can you, what's the use of a human life if you would take a birth like that? But when I came to Baba, then he didn't talk about 84 births, but he said we do not go through 8,400,000 births. He said there are 4 kind of births. One is birth as a human, an animal, a bird, or a bug. And the human life, wherever you go in the world, and see what kind of births people have, what kind of faces they have, and how animals are, how the birds are. So in our life, this condition of in Bhakti, they would make effort to have a high-quality human birth. Then there are some people who live lives that are like animals, even worse than animals, because there are animals who do good work. So you have to really explain to yourself what you have understood in this pilgrimage of your life so that you make it successful. Now Baba is going to come, and so we are all sitting like this. Whatever other hopes that Baba has had in us children, we say, yes, Baba, yes. We will fulfill those. Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.